Welcome to the city of brotherly love, home of the Liberty Bell, Philly cheesesteaks, and the second annual Philadelphia Vegfest. My name is Kendra, and I'm going to be giving you a full tour of this year's Vegfest event. There's going to be live speakers, live entertainment, food trucks, clothing vendors, healing botanical vendors. Did I mention that there's going to be food? Because we all know that that's what Vegfest is really about. Everything is vegan, and people from all races, genders, and religion are welcome to come and celebrate a culture of kindness. So if you're ready, hit the thumbs up, consider subscribing for more Vegfest tours, and let me show you around. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, The Natural Mama Method. Today is such a super exciting day because we are at Vegfest Philadelphia. I've definitely been to a couple other Vegfests, but this one I'm especially excited about because if you've ever been to Philadelphia or you know anything about Philadelphia, it is an extremely vegan-friendly city. So this is going to definitely be a very exciting day. Guys, I do apologize in advance. I did forget my tripod. So if it gets a little shaky, I apologize. So when I last checked the Facebook page, the level of interested people was about 10,000. So it looks like already I can see a whole bunch of tents, and I just know I'm gonna spend way too much money, and I'm gonna show you guys everything that I get. And I'll probably do a voiceover because I don't want to be that person who's just constantly like talking over everybody. But yeah, let's go ahead and check this out. Vegfest rule number 1, if there's a long line, it's a good sign. The very first food vendor that I came across was this place called Dawg. They are soy-free and gluten-free. I will put a link to their website in the description box below, and if you want to check them out, you definitely should. I thought that their veggie dogs were really good, not as great as like Field Roast or some other store-bought alternatives. They were also kind of expensive. However, one thing I will say is definitely do not judge a vendor by the food that they bring to a festival, because it's not the same as in-house unless obviously it's a food truck. So this place did have some vegan crab cakes. Apparently they were really good. Everybody was talking about how amazing they were. There was a huge line to get them. I personally didn't try them, but I heard great things. I did, as a southerner, had to get some of the vegan collard greens, the vegan macaroni and cheese, and the cornbread. It was really good. Not the best vegan soul food I ever had. It lacked seasoning, but overall it was pretty tasty. Another vendor that stayed consistently busy was this happy hour dive cart. People were literally lined up around the place to get food from this place. So as you can see on the menu, they got a lot of different comfort foods. Happy hour vegan burger with all kinds of veggies, including guacamole, buffalo cauliflower tacos for $10 with greens, corn tortillas, vegan steak nachos with cheese sauce, potatoes, jalapenos, the Mexicorn being the most affordable with garlic and cayenne, dry mustard. I mean, you just can't go wrong with vegan food at a festival, especially if it's a Vegfest festival. I think they, typically have higher standards for the food that they have at these festivals, and you can't go wrong, honestly. Alright, we're going to take a short break from the food vendors just to check out some other vendors that were there. This vendor was called Fanciful Fox. She sells everything from soaps, lotions, body scrubs, and more. Everything is 100% cruelty-free. I have struggled for years trying to find a vegan cruelty-free deodorant, and I bought one from her that works so well. If you've got that struggle, check out the description box for a link to their website. None of these links are affiliated. They are just for your convenience. And she also took cards, which was absolutely amazing. So definitely check her out if you're looking for vegan cruelty-free products that you can buy locally. A common theme with any plant-based or vegan-friendly company is that we want to do as little harm as possible. This company in particular uses cork, recycled cork, to make all of their goodies. So when you're out drinking wine endlessly, at home with your girls, definitely think about donating those corks instead of tossing them in the trash. They could end up being somebody's. The Riley Farm Rescue really is a great organization. If you're interested in helping animals that have recently been saved from animal captivity, certainly check out this company, as all the proceeds go right back to the animals in Connecticut on the sanctuary. There's also animals in Africa and all over the world where companies are coming together to Philly to help these animals, including elephants in Africa and animals just all over the world. There were tons of speakers. They were all very intriguing and very interesting. I won't list all their names here, but you can find them in the description box as well. And shout out to the band for keeping things funky for us. It was really enjoyable. Before we move on to the next food vendor, go ahead and stretch out your limbs. You've been watching for 5 minutes and 15 seconds. Stretch out your finger, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button before we move forward. The line at this place was like the government office on the first of the month, bruh. Freaking vegan. Everyone loved it. Breakfast empanadas, mac and cheese bowls, buffalo chicken mac and cheese, barbecue pulled pork sandwiches, anything you can think of, they had it. Vegan samosas, vegan hot dogs. Now this place, Namaste Donuts, I was really here for that. Their donuts were some of the best I've ever had, second best to Ronald's Donuts out in Vegas. They were really well made. If you ever get the chance to have a Namaste donut, I highly recommend it. They're a family owned and operated business. They even had their kids out there slinging donuts, and it was nothing short of amazing. Honestly, I can't recommend it highly enough. They're coming for your diet. They're coming for your P90X and anything you got. Like, you're going to need to work overtime if you're going to eat one of these donuts, but it is well worth it. Like, hi, Miss Parker. There were certainly a lot of places I didn't get to try because the lines were hellacious, but this place had vegan Mexican food. The place right next to it had vegan ice cream made out of bananas, so not only was it really good, but it was also very healthy because the ice cream itself was literally made out of bananas. Like, who's ever heard of it? It's amazing. Let me know in the comment section if you've ever heard of any of these places before. I would love to communicate with you guys and, learn something new from you as well. Green Mountain Energy was there trying to get people to switch over to solar power, representing the environment, okay? And of course, the Humane League was there advocating for animal rights against McDonald's with their I'm Not Loving It campaign. They were having people stand with a sign that shows a chicken in a factory farm, and they were also having people write postcards to the CEO telling them that we want better treatment for animals. Obviously, eventually we want a cruelty-free world, but they definitely wanted to send a message to them. They even had the VR sets with the VR visuals of what happens in a factory farm. So if you're interested in what they have to offer, certainly check out the Humane League. Is it weird to say the best thing that I had at Vegfest was this lemonade? This handmade lemonade was everything. Made in the shade. If you ever get a chance to have their lemonade, certainly try it out. It was the best I ever had. Pweeze Bakery, I'm pretty sure that's how you say it. They're vegan, gluten-free, tree nut-free, soy-free, dairy-free. They have a huge selection of desserts. If you're gluten-free, you're definitely going to check them out. They're on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, the whole thing. They have everything from cupcakes to banana breads, pies, donuts. I mean, really, the sky's the limits. But guys, I had a great time at Vegfest. Let me know in the comment section what you think about Vegfest. Have you ever been to one? If so, what Vegfest have you been to? Before you leave, consider subscribing if you like the content that you saw today, but definitely without question, give this video a thumbs up. Until next time, thanks for using the Natural Mama method. See you guys later.